Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Got another video for you today. And this clip comes from tonight's conversation, man. A woman got a question and she already knows the answer. Let's get to it.
Why is it that we can build up a man, stick with that nigga when he ain't got, or we deal with his emotionally unavailable, and then when you finally get it together, y'all go to the next woman. We build y'all up for the next woman.
First of all, Trio, do you think it's valid or what?
Yes, but I also think that some women are the stepping stool for us to get to a better woman. I do. I think.
Yeah, that's true.
She asked. You said I had him when he was broke down and he was emotionally unavailable and he was a terrible person and he wasn't open to da-da-da-da-da. You got to ask yourself, why was that type of man having access to you to begin with? You're not as healed as you think you are. Y'all are actually equal. And then he learned what he needed to learn from you and moved on to a woman that actually deserved that healed version of him.
But a lot of times what happens is when a man has you go through those trials with him, all of that pain and anguish with him, when he grows and to become a better person, you constantly remind him of who he used to be. And he's not going to know how to come back and love you correctly because he has to face himself through the wounds he left you with. I have watched women shouldn't have to be casualties to the growth of men, because after all them years getting used, y'all look for love and comfort in the same arms that you left beaten down and emotionally bruised. Y'all change us so much.
That's the response.
That by the time that we change into this woman who now has trust issues, this woman now has insecurities, this woman now has bitterness, we are left with all these bruises and all of this baggage that we have transformed into through years of going with you. You can't even look at us no more. So it's like, I've changed and I'm sorry for what I did, but you remind me of that season of my life and I am done here. So instead of being responsible for going through this healing journey with you for what I put you through, I'm gonna move on to this woman that doesn't have to heal from me, because she ain't have to experience that version of me.
Okay, one more thing. Or sometimes
Here he go.
the reason I was able to grow after you is because I couldn't grow with you. And sometimes some women refuse to believe that you were the cause of my stunted growth. We always assume that this woman was supportive, kind, believed in you, was a healing, was a teaching, and all these different things, but sometimes not what was happening in these relationships.
Yeah. This is the thing women need to understand. See, a lot of times women think that they can get with these guys and, you know, they say, oh, I was with him when he was going through this, he was going through that, and he dumped me and got with somebody else. Why were you with him in the first place? You knew he was broken down when you met him. It ain't like it was brand new. You should have left him where he was. Then you wouldn't have went through the struggles. A lot of women always think, well, I can fix him. I can do all this shit. Yeah, you fixed him for the next woman. And now you suffering because at the end of the day, you're the one that's left beaten and broken and abused and all that. But if you would have left him where he was in the first place, you wouldn't have to go through that shit.
Bracket. If you see that a woman is funding her own lifestyle, taking herself on trips out the country, buying her dream car, living her dream life, booking her own reservations, going to the nicest restaurants in town, and you can't double that, why are you talking? We're confused. Find a woman within your price range.
So basically what you're looking for somebody to finance your shit. That's all you're saying. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for somebody to finance your shit. I mean, say it without saying it. You know, women always say, oh, you know, he got to be able to finance this, finance that, finance this, finance it. All right. He finances it, then he controls everything.
Put work in front of everything. And I missed out on a lot of great relationships.
Would you rather be up and without a woman, or would you rather be with the woman and not as up as you are?
You want me to tell you God honest truth?
Yeah.
I'd rather be up, not up as much and have somebody.
For real?
I do it.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Shannon Sharpe finally realizing at the end of the day, man, I can have all the money in the world, and I can have all the success in the world, but to have the opportunity to spend it with somebody and spend the rest of your life with somebody, that is a lot, man. That's more valuable than any amount of money. Having that loved one to spend the rest of your life with. I totally understand where
I'm not gonna be with a man who, because he pays the bills, he feels he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
No, he doesn't want to do anything else. He just wants to burn his weed inside warm.
That's where it starts. I'm just so
why are you letting this in the crib?
Hold on. I don't need to do this and I don't need to do that. I pay the bills. No, see, I don't do that.
Hold on. So what are my list of responsibilities after I paid all the bills? Please tell me what I need to do when I come home. What's my checklist?
It depends.
Online?
Look at me. We have this home together. So, cleaning.
He pays all the bills. Why the fuck am I cleaning stuff? I cleaned up the bills.
You're a human. You don't clean.
No. You said as a responsibility. So
both are responsibilities.
So okay, watch this. I'm in the crib. I'm not a messy person. I live on my own. So naturally, if I eat something, I'm gonna wash the dish, put in the dishwasher, or whatever. You see what I'm saying? But let's say I come home and there's a mess. There's kids. Fuck. Yo, why is there expectations on me if I already paid everything?
We should both be cleaning. We both live here.
Why are we both not paying bills? I just want to understand why both only applies to me and not you.
I'm not paying bills.
I'm
just not going 50-50. Usually, maybe.
You're not paying.
So what's what's crazy?
All the man wants to do is buy his weed.
Is it like
all the bills are paid? Just let the man buy his one spliff,
Inside.
This is the thing, man, she needs to understand. So you want that man to pay all the bills, come home, and help take care of the house responsibilities. If you're home all day, what are you doing all day? If he's taking care of the bills, making sure everything is straight, and you don't have to work, what are you doing all day? You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if we were both working. If me and my girl work and I'm home first, I'll cook dinner. Or if I come home first, I'll clean up. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you do mutually, you know what I'm saying? Because you're working, I'm working, we both have the same amounts of responsibilities. All these women don't want to do 50-50, but I know a lot of people who are successfully married who do 50-50. So mess me with that BS, man. Mess me with that.
The reason why I know I'm never going to keep a man is because if you cannot be in communication with me multiple times a day, then that's a problem. My daddy calls my phone 6, 7, 8 times every day. Literally, and if you think as my man you're not gonna do the same, you're not gonna follow suit, you're crazy. I block people so fast, and shit. Maybe my ex was right. I ain't gonna keep no man acting like this. I don't really get no fuck though. Meet the standard, bitch.
So you're telling me you want a man to call you 8, 9 times a day? What is he doing? What is he doing 8, 9 times a day? He gotta call you. Is he working? I'm not calling your ass 8, 9 times a day while I'm at work. I'm not calling your ass 8, 9 times a day when I'm recording content. It is what it is. You hear from me once or twice a day, it's all good. But hey, let me know what you think in the comments. It's your boy Jay here with another one. Make sure that like button, make sure the subscribe button. Until next time, folks, I'm out.